Shalom Chiefs, welcome back to today's video. In this video we are going to be going over another preparation episode for the Galarian Elite Gym Challenge. Obviously, if you haven't watched the last episode, unfortunately we did lose the two fights that I had, so we didn't get the Turbine Badge, but we're going to be working towards the Cupcake Badge, which will be really good. So I'm going to jump straight into it, so be sure to obviously give this video a like and obviously give it a comment and subscribe if you are new, and obviously check me out on Twitch every Wednesday, Thursday and Friday at 6:30 p.m. GMT or BST depending on the current time zone. And let's get into it. Obviously the current video, the fight will be on the end screen, so you'll be able to go there as well. As you can tell, we didn't get the dub obviously, and we're still working on the Ferrothorn. I haven't since shiny hunted the Ferrothorn since the last video because I've been busy with other bits and pieces, so I haven't been able to do that. There should be streams coming out soon where we just carry on with that, but we've got to work out what we take into the next battle. So based on what On had mentioned, there could be the potential for Slurpuff to come out, maybe Alcremie, which could mean that they obviously Dynamax or something. So we're going to have a look at those now. We're going to go into the Smuggler website. We're going to go Slurpuff first, and it's an NUBL. What about Alcremie? Alcremie Gmax is 80. The normal is untiered. So if he runs a Gmax version, what would he be running? So if he runs an offensive one, he'll be running Dazzling Gleam, Mystical Fire, something with the Calm Mind. The Calm Mind wouldn't surprise me. It looks to be more of a special attacker with a little bit of speed and most of it, you know, max HP there, so it's kind of bulky. There's a booster, so we have the bulky booster, Acid Armor, Calm Mind, Rest with stored power, which obviously does 20 power for each of the user's stat boosts, potentially moving over the Dazzling Gleam there. Chesto Berry, the leftovers with Aroma Veil. Now it has a bold nature on that move. Or there could be 3 attacks, which would be Dazzling Gleam, Mystical Fire, Psychic, and Recover. So based on the 3 builds it could be, it looks to be in the PU section. I reckon we'll see maybe this, but Recover will definitely be in it. I think we'll see the Mystical Fire. I think we'll see the Dazzling Gleam. I'm just not sure about the either if he'll run the Calm Mind or whether he'll run Psychic on that. I think he'll run Calm Mind over it. But what I also want to look at, and I'm not going to try and make this as long going into this sort of stuff that we did before, because a lot of people from the feedback I got from the last video want to actually see me fight on Showdown with potential Pokemon that we use. So I want to just jump straight into that. So what we're going to be doing is going over to what I think will be, you know, we can use to counteract that. And one Pokemon I thought we could look at is Gengar. So I'm really interested in, I know the shiny isn't amazing, like I quite like it, but to other people it is just a shade change, but I actually do really like it. I think this would be really good to have, and it seems really easy to build EV wise. It needs Black Sludge, which we definitely don't have. This was one that I was thinking of really trying to run, and based on our team we have Ferrothorn, Rotom Wash, Volcarona, Lucario, Haxorus, and Gyarados. Now if we look at our type chart here of weaknesses and strengths, this is the website I go to refer myself to all the different types of weaknesses and what is effective and things. If we look at Fairy, if I can find it, so it's super effective against Fighting, Dark and Dragon, and Poison and Steel would do us favors. So I know we have the Poison Jab on the Haxorus here, but I think the Haxorus is going to be one of the ones we switch out of the two, and I reckon we leave in Lucario here, even though Fighting is super effective. We leave in the Lucario because of the Steel, so it kind of nullifies itself. We get away with having Psychic in this, and probably not. Berry is 1 time, so we could get away with having the Psychic in there. Actually, no, that's not what it's after. Psychic. Yeah, Psychic is a 1 time, sorry, not Fairy. Psychic is a 1 times, but it doesn't have any poison moves, to be fair, even though it is poison. Is there like a monotype where it has a Sludge Wave? I'm not keen on running Dazzling Gleam in a Fairy fight. The Focus Blast I quite like, although no, the Focus Blast would be, we could run, based on it being not effective, we could run Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave. So it looks to be that in OU, if I look at this correctly, if we run this build, the EVs would be the same nature as they would be. It looks to be the same on the choice specs. we could run, so that would up the special attack and that one ups the speed, am I correct? So yeah, we could run, what does the thingy run? Black Sludge. Each turn, if the holder is a poison type, restores 1/16 of HP, loses 1/8 if not. So, and it is a poison type, so obviously the Black Sludge will work. I reckon we run this, you know, but what we do is we swap out Focus Blast for the Thunderbolt. I reckon that's what we do there. We do have a Thunderbolter in Rotom Wash. However, we could go back on ourselves, guys, and run the Thunder Wave, which is the original build I had on the Rotom Wash, allowing for when we delete the Haxorus here, we could run Gengar with that build. So we could run this exact build, but with, instead of having Focus Blast, we run Dazzling Gleam on this thing instead, maybe, because we'd want to run the Torch Scarf to make sure we've got good speed, because obviously we got outsped so much in the last fight. So I reckon we run Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, Dazzling Gleam, and Thunderbolt. So I'm going to take this Choice Scarf build, which I believe I don't have any Choice Scarfs in my team. We're gonna take this, we're gonna make him shiny and Gmax if I can in the time. We are then going to place you here so that you go in the second slot, and instead of the Focus Blast, we run Thunderbolt. I think that would be pretty nice, because I don't think running a fighting move would do us any favors. We need to look at maybe taking the close combat off of Lucario here if we can. The Sword Stance is really good. I need to get used to running extreme speed a lot of the time. I think that would be beneficial. The Meteor Mash should be fine. The Quiver Dance, the Flamethrower, the Psychic Bug Buzz on the Volcarona should be fine. Then we're switching over the Thunder Wave, so we've got the Paralysis back on the Rotom Wash there. I think the only thing we want to do is look at Lucario now, guys. Personally, I think we may only just need to swap out the one. I'm genuinely serious, because I think the Gyarados should be fine. We have the EQ. I can't see any flying. What we can do, so it doesn't look like, now what we need to do is go through all the things, go all through the abilities, sorry. What we need to do is see if there are any Levitates. We could get a Grimmsnarl coming out here. Let's have a look at Grimmsnarl. And Poison Steel and its own typing because of the dark, and the Ghost wouldn't work so much on that one, and it's immune to Psychic and Dragon if he had the Grimmsnarl. We have the Poison, we have the Ghost, which is resistant by half. And what is it immune to again? Psychic and Dragon. So Dragon, it definitely needs to come out. The Haxorus needs to come out, which is fine. Poison Steel Fairy, I think, is fine, and we still got the Dazzling Gleam on this thing, right? So that would be beneficial. I think even though it's a bit of an unorthodox build, I think the Thunderbolt Dazzling Gleam is a sick idea, because I didn't realize that some of them were super effective to their own type that could potentially come out. Could we see a potential tank in, like, because this is Steel, we almost need like another Steel move that Lucario can learn. What I'm going to do, I know, again, like I've done with all my other builds, I'm just covering the move types in a way. They run him as a special attacker for monotype when they run it for, you know, if you were going to run monotype Steel. So with a Focus Splash, possibly a Flash Cannon, it can learn Dark Pulse. I didn't think about that. So really our only counter right now, guys, in my honest to God opinion, is either Bullet Punch. See, Con mentioned this in the when we were talking after the recording of me using Bullet Punch, and I can see why, because it usually goes first. 80 power, 100% accuracy. You can use it 16 amounts of times, and you can have the 10% chance to lower the special defense by 1. Whereas Bullet Punch usually goes first with 40 power, 100% accuracy. We're going to run Flash Cannon instead, and we'll see how that goes. But I think we're going to go with that, because I can see the recording is getting a bit long for this part of the section. So I think the only one we just need to work on is Gengar, and then obviously try and shiny hunt the Ferrothorn as well. I think I'm happy with that team as it is. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into 2 fights, so that it doesn't go over, as I've been doing in the actual battles that we've been doing, and seeing how we get on with that. We'll go into Gen 8 OU, we'll try with that. What I'm going to make sure as well is validate this team. So your set for Gengar is flagged as Gigantamax, but Gigantamax is disallowed. If this was a mistake, disable the Gigantamax. Okay, so in the actual thing, we'll Gigantamax him, we'll make him Gigantamaxable, but in this, just for this, we can't do that. So hopefully now, fingers crossed, it should be valid for OU. Yeah, let's battle, guys. Let's see if we can find a battle. Right. So what are we running? We're running a... what seems to be a Toxapex, a Dragapult, Sableye, Excadrill, Corviknight, and a Hippowdon. We're going to lead with the Ferrothorn here. Sableye coming out, which is Dark Ghost. We'll set the Salfrox up. He knew I was going to set the Salfrox up. So what we'll do is we'll run the Gyro Ball there. What about the Power Whip? Let's see if we can get the Power Whip to go off. Taunt ended. If he taunts me again, let's see if he taunts me again. No, he doesn't taunt me again. Mob Breaker coming out here. Resisted, but he took a lot of damage. Now, what we'll do is obviously this is Ground Steel type. I'm going to go into Rotom Wash because I have the Levitate here. And we are going to Hydro Pump. Let's see if we can get through that. Toxapex coming out here. Nice change. Obviously, it did miss. That's fine. What we'll do, Thunder Wave this thing. Toxic. Right, so we'll Volt Switch now. It has got Paralysis on it, so nice switch again from him, which makes us immune. But do we switch out, or is that just what we do? Okay, so we'll run Hydro Pump and see if it will work. Dragapult coming out here. It does hit. It is resisted by the Dragapult, which is nice. Okay, so we are going to have to switch out here. So we'll just go with the... okay, so we get knocked out there, which is fine. I think it has a Life Orb on it. It does have a Life Orb on it. So we'll run Gengar. And we're going to Sludge Wave. I think he'll go out because I think he'll think we're going to go for Shadow Ball when we're clearly not going to. What I'll do as well, I know it's mid-battle, but I will scale this up for you guys so you can see. I forgot to do that. Apologies. Oh, so close. Break a Meteor with the Curse Body. It will come out. How big does this make my moves? Okay, so he does go down. We'll go into Volcarona. And okay, so I think I've zoomed in too much. So there we go. Right. Okay. Perfect size now. We know. So we'll go with the Flamethrower here. We do a lot of damage. There is the Stealth here. Sandstorm's still up for 3 turns. Okay. It is resisted. So what we need to do now is switch back out. We have lost the Rotom Wash in this situation. So what have we got to deal with here? Poison Water. We'll go into our Gyarados. And we obviously get... Sandstorm stays up for a long time. Good thing I did that. Does the Baneful Bunker stay up? No. Okay, so we'll EQ. And it's super effective. It does go down. And the Moxie does come off. Good start. We may go down in the next turn, so I may just... And we've got the speed up. So obviously we'll just have to see what he goes in with. He goes in with the Corviknight here. We're going to go in with Waterfall. See how much damage we do. Oh, okay. And it did flinch. Okay, that's good for us. But the Orb does take us down there as well. Right. We'll go in with our Lucario here. Will Extreme Speed. See how much damage this does. Ooh, okay, he's resisted. I didn't know he was resisted to that. Okay. Right, we may have to go back out into our Volcarona here. And then what we're going to do, I'm going to Quiver Dance. Let's see if we can land this and something happens. There we go. The Quiver Dance goes off, excuse me. Here we go. And Brave Bird comes out and we go down. Okay, so it looks like we may have lost this fight, which is unfortunate. Lucario here we'll have to go into. Well, Sword Stance. Oh, it's Body Press. Okay. Wait, so we're super effective to fighting moves, which is really annoying. Okay. Well, we'll Leech Seed this guy. Body Press comes out. Iron Barbs. Leech Seed. Keeps us alive a little bit. And obviously we'll go down with the Body Press. There we go. Okay, so obviously we didn't win that one, which is fine. What we'll do, GG there as well. And we'll just go straight into the next one. Right, straight into the next one. Aegislash, Mandibuzz, Tyranitar, Registeel, Dragonite, and a Magmar. I'm trying to think who we'd send out. We'll go in with the Gyarados here. Nice. Right, we're gonna Dragon Dance to see if we can get it off. We make a good decision here. Obviously, Registeel is just a Steel type here. We'll go up for Bounce. Tries to counter. Right. It's resistant to flying. Uses counter. Okay, so he's just gonna counter us all the way here. So we're gonna have to obviously come out. Because I can tell he's just going to do that. We'll Quiver Dance, because if he comes out and tries to counter, then we have the extra speed and stuff. We're going to Psychic. Let's see how much damage we do. Why are we always resisted to stuff, dude? I do not know my typing, honest. I try and do my best to try and... Which I'm guessing you're resistant to that as well. What, like, killed me in that instance? Okay. We're going to Rotom Wash here. We're going to Thunder Wave. To get the paralysis off. Let's see how much damage we do here. Super effective. Good. Paralysis there. Nice. That paralysis did help us out. We'll see if we can Hydro Pump again. Registeel coming out here. I think he's just running like a counter build. Let's see if we can get the Thunder Wave off here. There we go. Beautiful explosion. Registeel goes down. The Mango Berry comes out on the Rotom. You don't have to deal with that anymore. Let's see who he brings out here. Still got Dragonite, Heatran, Aegislash. He's going to bring out Aegislash here. We're going to Volt Switch, which protects him. Does he change stance here? No. We'll Volt Switch again. And then go into... Still Ghost. Let's go into Lucario. He does Sword Stance. We're also going to Sword Stance, I think. Yeah, good choice, good choice. Okay, so he comes up with the King Shield there. So that should go down. And then what we're going to do is try and Extreme Speed. He's immune? Oh, why don't I know this stuff, dude? Are you serious? I didn't know he's immune to normal moves. Oh wait, but he's Ghost. Ghosts are immune to normal, aren't they? He's protected. Let's go with the Power Whip. Shadow Claw going to come out. Critical hit there. Barbs will hit him. Power Whip, it is resisted, but he does go down. So he's got that as well. I've basically just lost this fight as well, but we'll do what we can. There we go. Gyarados goes down. We've come up against two good teams. I can't really do much. Starfrock still does hit us. I should have nasty plotted there. Thunderwave. Shadow Claw will take us down. Gengar out here. Let's get him with a Shadow Ball. Okay, so he's protected, but with this we can just Shadow Ball again because I think we're going to be faster. We don't even take him down. Like this annoys me so much about this. Like how are we not taking anybody down? I'm gonna just back out of this fight because I can't be bothered. I want to go into one more. I don't know my typing and I don't know what to switch into, which is why I'm doing this as part of this segment. Here we go. So we've got Tapu Fini, Dragonite, Mew. We'll go with, I don't know why he's put the timer on when he didn't pick before me. We're going with Bounce. Mew has Stealth Rocks. Interesting. Let's see what they do. The Magnezone comes out here. It's resisted. Obviously, we then come back onto 12% of our health. We have an Electric Steel type, which could be a little bit annoying. We'll go to Volcarona here. We're going to Quiver Dance to try and get the speed off, more importantly here. And if they switch, even better. Let's see what... Yeah, so I knew they were going to go into Heatran here. We do get the Quiver Dance off. We're going to go up again. Toxic does miss, so we get kind of lucky there. We're going to Flamethrower onto the Heatran. Oh, so it has Fire Fight. Amazing. Fantastic. Psychic onto it then. It's resisted, and we do get the special defense loss. Just this is fantastic. I hate these games so far we're having, guys. Like they're just not going our way, in my opinion. We're gonna lose Volcarona here. Right, okay. We're gonna go with the Thunder Wave. Try and get the paralysis. Back into Mew with the paralysis. And let's go with Nasty Pop. Hydro Pump now. See, why can't we just get rid of stuff? Like, why can't we just, you know, be able to just batter things? Well, we got rid of the Tapu Fini. The Tapu Fini is gone. That was a good move from us, I think. I'm going to go into the Lucario here. Although, at this point, we are at a bit of a disadvantage because, excuse me, we went first in the change because of the Volt Switch. Or Lucha coming out here. He does that. He will have fighting moves. We'll go with the Flash Cannon here. Extreme Speed coming out. Just to do as much that. Why didn't he go for that? We're going to go Extreme Speed again. Are you kidding me? Right. Right, we'll go with the Gyro Ball here. No, actually we won't. We'll go with the Power Whip because I think he'll go into Magnezone to take the damage. Super effective, and we go down. Amazing. Fantastic. Okay. So he goes down. We've made him lose another. Let's go into this. Okay, this might not be too bad because we have the Thunderbolt and it's resisted. So, and it Thunderbolts us back. And I can't do anything here, so I need to switch out. And super effective. So I just can't do anything. Let's go in with a Hydro Pump here. Yep, GG's. Okay. Well, we didn't do very well in 3 fights, but that's how it goes. So I think the team will be fine. It's just I genuinely believe that those fights were just me not knowing what to switch into, which was my problem in the original fight. I'll be doing this a lot more in my own spare time, but I've just noticed the recording's quite long and with everything, so we're going to leave it there. I still think the Gengar is a good choice, especially with the Sludge Wave on there as well, and changing over Lucario to Flash Cannon and then resorting back to Thunder Wave on Rotom Wash due to the fact that our Gengar now has Thunderbolt. So I think that's a good way of doing it, but I'm going to leave it there. So obviously be sure to give a like on the video, comment as well because that really helps in the algorithm, and subscribe if you're new because I post on here, you know, as much as I possibly can on YouTube. And obviously check me out on Twitch every Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 6:30 p.m. BST or GMT depending on the current time zone, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will likely be either a Minecraft video, or if I haven't got time it will be just the next fight, but I'm hoping to have recorded a new Minecraft video for Wednesday release as well, and I will see you guys later. Take care, Chiefs. Peace. Have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.